Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. All right, man. I don't know what's going on out here in the hip hop community, but things are going crazy. Yesterday, there was a huge news that dropped about a RICO indictment indicting a lot of the people in the Rolling 60 Crips. One specifically being Big U, who is alleged to be the leader and mastermind of this Big U enterprise, which worked in conjunction with the Rolling 60 Crips, allegedly. But also, fellow podcasters or people who are podcasters out there, Brick Baby and another guy by the name of Loose Cannon, who all had frequented No Jumper and other, interview platforms and stuff like that, and really had this internet fame and these YouTube streets sewed up. It looks like they got arrested too. Well, it doesn't end there because it looks like this time it's a alleged Crip rapper from Dallas that's getting locked up. And I'm talking about none other than Yella Beezy, man. So it looks like Yella Beezy then got caught up out here in these streets, man. So they're saying that Yella Beezy has been arrested for the murder, check this, of Mo3. They're saying Yella Beezy put the murder of Mo3 in motion, and he's the one to blame, man. This is crazy. Now, there's been plenty of rumors in the past about Yella Beezy went out here and actually, being arrested or anything and it having to do with Mo3. But I didn't believe it, because this rumor has been out there a lot. And you hear it a lot of times. There's been the back and forth between Yella Beezy and Mo3's manager or his manager before he passed away, Rainwater. And, nothing really came of it. It seemed like Yella Beezy was all right. I mean, he stayed getting locked up for, more petty crimes or whatever, things that really weren't that big, but he always kind of made it out on top. So I actually did the due diligence and went to search myself to look for a mugshot or if he had been arrested in Dallas County. And I was surprised. Yella Beezy is actually in custody right now, man. He is locked up. Now for the charges, they don't have exactly what for. They just have his booking number and his information. But as far as him being in jail in Dallas County, correct. That is correct. He is locked up. Now, his booking number is present and his information for where he's supposed to be held or whatever is not showing as well. Also, to notice, there is no bond amount for Yella Beezy. So that could be a very bad sign, or he might not even had an opportunity to see the judge yet. Now, what is happening is there's some paperwork floating around social media, and it's already saying that Yella Beezy has been indicted in the shooting death of Mo3. So, man, let's check that out. And like I said, man, we're going to take this with a grain of salt because it hasn't been confirmed yet. All right, so this is the information that was put out on social media. Now, as you can see, it says the grand jury referral. And then it has a case number at the top from the DA, the district attorney's office. Then the state of Texas versus Marquise Conway, a.k.a. Yella Beezy. All right, so we look at the paperwork and we see the offense is capital murder while remuneration. Now, according to Google, capital murder while remuneration refers to capital murder committed for financial gain, including contract killings arranged for hire. So they're basically saying that in some way, Yella Beezy had arranged a murder for hire for some sort of capital gain for some party involved in the murder for hire. And that's when most people would say, okay, so it was a murder for hire so that way he could get Mo3 out of the way. But it looks like this is a charge for him hiring somebody, that him taking part in allegedly hiring somebody to shoot and kill Mo3 at the time, one of his biggest ops in the rap game. I hate to call him an op, but they were at it, even to the point where they saw Mo3's manager, Rainwater, and they ran down on him. And it looks like this situation, maybe Yella Beezy thought it would go away because his career kind of stalemated and hasn't been where it was at the time. But man, this is a murder situation and they ain't never going to stop looking for answers. Now, what's even crazier is in the narrative or the summary of what they're saying it went down. So in the name by the authority of the state of Texas, the grand jury of Dallas County, state of Texas, duly organized at the January term AD 2025 of the Criminal District Court number 4, said county, upon its oath do present in and to said court at said term. So basically that's a lot of legal jargon to say the grand jury of Dallas County is presenting these charges against this person who's who committed this offense allegedly, right? Now, it goes on to say that Marquise Conway, aka Yella Beezy, hereinafter called defendant, on about the 11th day of November 2020 in the county of Dallas, state of Texas, did then and there intentionally and knowingly cause the death of Melvin Noble, an individual. Now, Melvin Noble, we all know as Mo3, rap artist extraordinaire, deceased, rest in peace, man, was holding up Dallas for real, man. Was one of the big time artists coming out of Dallas at the same time as Yella Beezy. A lot of people say that these murders and these shootings are what killed Dallas's rise during that time period. Because remember, they were coming with a new set of artists. You had Go Yayo, you had Yella Beezy, you had Mo3, you had Trap Boy Freddy, you had all of them, man. It was a nice movement, man, and they were breaking ground, like really doing big things out there. And it looked like Dallas was finally about to get its time to shine. But all this got derailed, and all those artists got derailed by all the beefing and all the drama. And when Mo3 lost his life, man, it was a big situation there when Mo3 lost his life. But what's even crazier is there's always been speculation that Yella Beezy was involved because, you know, Mo3 was always on Yella Beezy's top, and he was talking a lot, and they were talking back and forth. It was just a lot going on at the time with the beefing. Now it goes on to say this. And this is the very important part. It says, by employing Keywan White to murder the deceased for remuneration and the promise of remuneration, namely United States currency from defendant and pursuant to said agreement, Keywan White did then and there intentionally and knowingly cause the death of said deceased by shooting deceased with a firearm, a deadly weapon. And that's filed on March 18th. Of this year, just a few days ago, man. So it looks like this was signed by the foreman grand juries. And if this proves to be the true reason that Yella Beezy was arrested, then man, Yella Beezy is done, man. It's over, man. He's cooked. It's bad. Unless he didn't do it. You know, we're always gonna hope for the best. I'm hoping Yella Beezy didn't have anything to do with the murder of Mo3, but there's always been that speculation because let's be real, Keywan White and the other shooter, the ones who stopped Mo3 on the highway that day, it was so random and out of nowhere. I don't believe there was ever any rumor that Mo3 had any beef with them. It was alleged that he was actually coming from a young lady's crib that he was out and chilling with, so it had nothing to do with those cats. So they're saying in this document from the grand jury of Texas, allegedly, that this all had to do with pay for murder. Murder for hire. And we've seen that happen in hip hop a lot, where the artist leverages the fact that they have money with somebody who's trying to come up or somebody who might not even have it all together there, because there's a lot of evidence about Keywan White when we went and deep dive into his social media and stuff like that. That dude just wasn't all the way, you know, something was up with dude, you know what I mean? But it's looking bad for Yella Beezy in this situation because this goes into the long list of people who are going to be having a lengthy trial out here for everybody to watch. And Yella Beezy, man, after all these years of being paid, living in Dallas, Texas, where that money stretched long, nice house, really doing his thing, hanging out with boxers and hanging out with other celebrities. You see him at the Cowboys games and stuff like that. This is going to be a true fall from grace, man. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section, man. And with that, man, before that, man, y'all let me know in the comments also, man. Y'all want me back blogging? Because, man, the energy is feeling like, I don't know, like a couple years ago, man. It's a lot going on out here that needs to be reported on, and it sounds like all y'all are clocked in and want to hear the latest about a lot of these subjects and all this hot news as it comes out. But with that, this has been your boy Big Man, so do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content, and we out of here. Peace.